Yeah, in this video, I'll give you some tips on why we are missing balls. We miss pocketing balls. Most important is the way the cue ball behaves. Right? So you know the the inertia of the ball, how fast it's moving forward, and the spin that you put in the cue ball. That that can cause you your pocketing some errors. You that could miss the ball. So the very good players, they already know about that, and while we amateur players or novice players, new ones, um, beginners, intermediate, so we can't control, or our minds are not set, or not, we don't know, or our subconscious are not in autopilot when we hit the balls with spins and speed, right? So that could make us miss. So, yeah, very important to know the speed of your stroke could make you miss. So as I said in the previous video, so your speed must be the slowest, right? The slowest, or the slowest speed that you'll stroke the cue stick, and 10 the fastest, right? The fastest you can, or the strongest you can hit the cue ball. So 10. So 1 slowest and 10 is the strongest. So you must always choose like this speed here, like here, 4, 5, 6, 7 speed. Okay, so 1 slowest to like the second one that's slowest, and these ones here, they are the, what we call that, the optimal, right? Or the nominal speed, so that if ever you apply spins, it's not gonna miss, right? Because if you apply spin and if it's too slow, it's gonna make the balls, it's gonna make, I mean, if you now let me get bigger. Yeah, if you apply spin either right or left, and you hit it um, very slow like that, it's gonna make the ball go to the right. So for example, if I hit this here, and I hit it very slow, the ball's gonna turn like that, and it's gonna go to the right. So making this 7 ball here, instead of pocketing there to the side, it's gonna go here. Okay. So let's see. So yeah, let's try to pocket there, and when we apply spin, which is very slow, it's gonna cut here, right? That's because the slower the speed of the ball going forward, the slower the inertia. Maybe you can call it inertia. So the more the spin is gonna take effect, right? So the more the spin is gonna grab it and then change its path. Okay, and also the faster you hit the ball, the lower, or the spin is not gonna take effect that much, or even not, because of the inertia, right? So the spin is void if you hit it too fast. For example, this one here, we try to pack it in the side pocket, and we apply spin. But because we apply spin, I'm applying right spin here, or right English, and because we'll stroke it very fast, that's not gonna take effect. See, that's not gonna take effect because of the inertia. So the spin is void now. But if you hit it the right speed, and the right spin is gonna come to this pocket or closer, not far when you hit very strong, and not far here when you hit it very slow. So that's why I told you that you must hit it with your nominal speed, or the optimal speed. So even if I can pocket this, because I apply spin, because when you apply spin to the right, you have to aim it here, not in the pocket, right? Because the spin is gonna make some changes to the path of the object ball. So if you apply spin to the right, yeah, you aim it here. So I'm aiming it there, and when I apply a good speed, see, it went to the pocket. But if you apply spin, and you apply it, you apply spin, right spin, and you apply very strong speed or high speed, like 9 or 10, see what's gonna happen. See, it went there, this side here, because the spin did not take effect. While when we hit it very slow, still I'm aiming here, which is the right aiming when you apply right spin, considering that you apply the good speed. But here I'll apply slow speed, so see what's gonna happen. See, it went here. So that's how important the speed and the spin. So if you don't apply spin, no need to worry about your speed that much. Okay, that's why very good players, they don't usually, or they don't want to use lots of spin. They want to minimize using spins. Okay, so that no need to worry about your speed, right? And your speed and your aiming, because if you use spin, you have to always cheat, or you have to always change the aim, right? When normal, and when you because when you apply center ball here, the cue ball, no need to worry about no need to worry about changing the aim, and worrying about the speed, right? So for example, this one, I always center ball, you always aim to the center of the pocket. No need to change. So, so that's it. Also, the good explanation with the spin and the speed is that when you drive a car, right? So for example, when you drive a car in a curve, right? Um, example, for example, here's the car here, and you're driving in a curve, right? For example, a curve here. There's a curve. So let's use this. Oh yeah, that that's the curve, right? So here's the car, and if you are driving very fast, if you're driving very fast, right? You and let's say for example the car is running at 300 250 miles per hour. Let's just say 200. So even if you apply, if you turn the wheel to the left to make uh, a turn here, so it's not gonna take effect because of the inertia, right? Because you're moving too fast, so the traction the traction is not gonna take effect going to the left because of your inertia, right? As we've seen in accidents, when they're driving too fast, they did not have time to turn to the curve. They went through they went straight to the side of the road, right? And they hit the some trees there or anything. So that's a good explanation of how the ball behaves. Okay, so too much speed, the traction is not, or the spin is not gonna take effect, right? And too slow, it's gonna take effect that much. It's gonna move to the either to the left or to the right. It depends on your spin. So that's the tip number one, why we keep missing. And if we beginners and intermediate don't know about that, you'll really had a you will really had a hard time running out balls. Okay, because sometimes you have to really apply spin in order to get a good position for the next two balls. Okay, so that's my point on that. The spin and the speed, they have to be always like, you have, every time you apply spin, you have to think about speed and the aim, right? Always think about the speed and the spin, on how you gonna stroke it. Is it gonna be um follow through, stun, or drawback, or um what do you call this, the speeds like 1 to 10? Okay, you every time you apply spin, you should think about that, because that's gonna change it's gonna change the path, and also it's gonna affect the way you pocket the ball. So best thing to do is just always use center ball, and also practice your optimal speed. Know your optimal speed and stick as close to that always, except for the situations where you really need to go very slow and very fast. Okay,